Let's do it then. We are live.
Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, nerds of all ages, welcome to a special Thursday edition of the greatest D&D extravaganza in this world and the next. Guts, Goblins Under the Stairs. You got Soul Right to Destroy here, along with the chattiest chat to them all. And no longer the Birdman. We got Fang, who likes to bang. Luke God here.
I like that opening.
Yeah, right. Not to get us taken away into this wonderful adventure because we just couldn't wait to finish this battle here. It's Nate Gonzalez.
Thank
Take it
you.
away, Nate.
Thank you, Carlos. Yes, welcome to a Thursday night edition, Goblins Under the Stairs. As Carlos mentioned, we just couldn't wait to finish up this battle. So we're gonna do a quick little, I guess like an hour-long game and see what comes of that. You guys want to do a quick little recap, or should we just jump in and do a recap on Sunday?
Yeah, I think we can jump in. We're in the middle of battle here.
Yeah, let's finish it
Just
up.
note, Sorak's been the one killing everyone, but you know, what else?
Yeah, so
Including
what
his
else?
own team.
that did happen.
Literally everyone.
So yeah, this battle, Wilmore and Fang in the middle of the night, were keeping an eye out, making sure that the ship stayed on course and whatnot, and they got this awful stench approaching them, and behind Wilmore was a giant death vulture with this protruding foul breath just protruding from its mouth and shooting towards him and Fang, and jumping off his back was a familiar looking assassin wielding two short swords coated in a poison, who went to attack you guys. But yeah, Fang was able to take out that assassin, and with the help of Cuomo, his hippogriff, but Cuomo also felt the wrath of the blade of the assassin, and he is down currently. And we are in the middle of combat. It looks like my combat tracker cleared out. Good thing I remember pretty much what the initiatives were. We had Solrak with a 19, I believe. Wilmore with an 18.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Sanity right after. Let's see. Brutus was last. Zaspar was before him. The Death Vulture was an 8. Luke Ganj was a 9. And so that was a 9. I think we're all good. We were up to Wilmore now. Solrak just took his turn finishing this assassin.
Fucking shit up here.
Yeah. Pretty much, Solrak took a couple slashes at him, slash and bash, as he does, pierced that sword straight through his chest, and he took his free hand and pushed the body of the assassin off the blade, and just taking a free fall high up in the sky here, and just falling to the mountaintops down below. Wilmore,
So for the record,
yeah.
I'm not a bad person here, so I didn't kill him. The fall did.
It wasn't that gaping wound in his chest that he was bleeding from
No.
profusely.
No, you know, it's just a flash.
He's technically still alive because he hasn't hit the ground yet.
Yeah, I guess not yet, yeah.
Technically still alive.
Alright, so,
Make
Wilmore...
sure you roll him an initiative
He's
one more
doing
time.
better.
Don't worry. I will. So let's see. You guys hear that combat music? Turn up Suncraft on your Discord if you can, because it should be playing. I'm gonna turn down the map volume. That the wind's too
Yeah,
loud.
that's perfect.
All right.
Love
So
that.
Wilmore.
Just see, or does it
Yes.
sound like the Garota Valley from Zelda a little bit?
I don't remember
know.
that specifically.
It's okay. You're not that. You're just not as cool as I thought you
I'm
were. but
sorry.
that's cool.
So Wilmore, though, he was standing pretty close to this Death Vulture before his last turn, and because he was standing so close, he could smell this awful stench coming off of his body, and got a little bit of a poison, nauseous feeling from this. So you're still currently under that poison condition.
Yep.
And it is
How
your turn.
many death rolls on Fang's bird? He hasn't rolled any death rolls, right?
He has not rolled any yet.
Okay, so he's fine. Alright, so then I'm gonna clutch my pearls, my chain of restoration, and cast lesser restoration to get rid of the poison.
Okay.
2 charges.
Cool.
And then I'm going to roll a bardic die for. I really wish there was like a D8 that I could just do from a bardic die in here.
You can do it below the yeah, that thing. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel you.
2, really? Thanks, guys. That's the dumbest one of them all. I was really hoping for something nice. Okay.
That's not the story of Big Ween.
No, that is not the Big Ween. I was hoping for Big Ween, Alunara, or Luke Nakarox, who you haven't even heard of yet.
I like all these names. All right,
That's all
so
that is.
that is you did the lesser restoration, your bardic inspiration die. Anything else that you want to do? You want to move it or
I
anything?
am. Is there a way to get like underneath this thing? Like is there a door? Is the door here?
You could go down the stairs and let's see, with your little feet, you can pretty much make it right to the bottom of the stairs.
With my little bubble feet. My
Yeah.
little bubble feet. Okay. Um. Then I'll just kind of go head into this corner.
All right, cool. And now Sanity's turn.
Sanity is going to ready. No, he's not gonna ready anything. He's gonna fly over. Yeah, because this guy's asleep still. So he can fly directly over, and he is going to land on what's the bigger bird's name again?
Cuomo.
Cuomo. He's gonna land on Cuomo's chest and just do like jump up and down like he's doing CPR on his chest to give him a health action on his death saving throw.
All right, cool. Fang, you were up now.
And I'm sorry, this creature is asleep?
He's not that he's asleep. He's under. He's got
Charmed.
that yeah, that hypnotic pattern that he's kind of tripped out from.
It would kind of make sense to like ready an action for when the person after him attacks, because then you would get 2 attacks before he wakes up.
And I think if someone's gonna attack, it should be big man Soul Rack over here. So what I'm gonna do is I take one of my healing potions and I force it down Cuomo's throat for him to consume?
Yeah, no, you're supposed to be conscious to be able to do a healing potion.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so you could do the healer's kit and bring him conscious from that, and then you could do a potion if you wanted to. And I'll let you
Okay.
do that as your whole turn and just count that if you wanted to do just that, but typically each would be an action.
Actually, no. If he's got help on his death saving throw, I'll roll with that. Then.
Okay. If that's what
all
Fang
right.
would do, then go for it. Would Fang just let
You're
his
right.
his
You're right. I can't
Yeah.
let my bird go like this. That's my one bird joke. Sorry, Cuomo, but you didn't hear that. All right. I will use my healer's kit and potion.
All right, so go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2 then. You apply that healer's kit to the wound where the blade cut right into him and the poison got into his
7.
bloodstream. And yeah, you staunch that wound, and as you do that, you see him get a little bit more life in his eyes, open up his eyes, and you gently place that vial of potion in his mouth and give him 7 healing points, and he is up and at him, ready to go. I don't know why that X won't. Oh, X is gone on your guys' screen, but not my DM. Weird. All right. So that's your full turn, and now Cuomo's turn to, I guess, just stand up if he wants to.
Yeah, and he's just gonna. Actually, nah. He'll just take the dodge action, I guess, if anything were to happen.
Cool. Death Vulture is up now. He's still under the effects of this hypnotic pattern, just kind of looking out into the distance and swirling all about, not sure what to do. Zaspar up now. I did not pull up his character sheet. Give me a second. He's going to, let's see, Brutus is looking a little weak, so he's just gonna go up to Brutus and he's gonna give him the cure wound spell. And Brutus, let's see. Brutus sees this giant vulture with a free opportunity to take an attack on him. So that's what he's gonna do. And he crits on it, of course. So he gets 2d6 plus 3 plus another 9. So, ooh, nice hit. So he does 21 damage on this vulture, and you guys see the vulture shake up out of his stupor and wake up and look over at Brutus and growl at him, and this green plume of smoke and just noxious fumes pour out of his mouth. Top of the order is Solrak, and you now notice, of course, that after Brutus attacked him, he is alive, or he's, ready to go again. He's ready to attack you all.
All right. And I still have inspiration, correct? I have not used it.
Yes, you do.
Good. I'm going to use it on this motherfucker.
Well, if you
right
need to.
now. Buddy. I'm going to go with some slashing and bashing here. What the fuck am I even thinking? It's time to slash and bash here. First things first. I'm still in rage, so I don't need to do it.
Yeah, you're good on that.
It's Slayer time here. And a band one Slayer. Oh, that's a nat 20, motherfucker!
I hate you.
That's some hot dice. Hot dice.
All right, go ahead and roll that damage. So add 1 to that for the, call that 7 and 8, so 15, and then 2 for your rage, 17, and then
buddy.
that was the 1 Slayer, so go ahead and roll 2d6 as well.
2d6, motherfucker.
Damn, big old hit.
Oh, yeah!
27 total?
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
And that's just one hit.
Yeah, massive
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
slashing in this
I'm
motherfucker.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit him again.
And go for it.
Not quite a 20, but
If it still hits, though, definitely.
Oh man, 14 damage here.
14, very nice.
And now it's talent time here. Down. And that's another nat 20, motherfucker!
I'm throwing my headset across the room.
Wow.
It's not a big
baddest
thing to
man
headset.
alive.
I honestly deserve that for sending you guys that screenshot last night of me getting 2 nat 20s one round. So yeah, go ahead.
Get 3.
Oh man, I'm
So,
taking.
Add 7 to that for that first dice, so 14, and then 2, so 6.
Two natural ones
16.
on that damage roll. Jesus.
Yeah, right.
16.
It's a good thing I got that home rule.
balances.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why we do it. For those out there watching, yes, we maxed the first dice on a crit because we want that crit to feel like a crit always. You guys deserve it. Solrak, anything else, man?
I am just gonna look around and say, I am the baddest man alive here! That's it.
All right. Give me an intimidation roll.
Ooh. 19.
Fang, you've never seen such a sheer sign of brutality in your life. Absolute barbarian in front of you, and it obviously it intimidates you a little bit, but you're like, I'm glad this guy's on my side. Wilmore, your turn.
That's right. shake your
Wilmore
boots,
is
Fang.
going to. So they're both right there. So he'd run. So I'll move over to here, and then we're gonna Dissonant Whispers him. It's a 14 Wisdom save.
Okay. Let's see. It's 18.
So then half damage, 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Anything else for you?
Gonna see how far can I go. Where's my ruler?
If if you hold Alt and click, it uses a ruler
Oh,
too.
Nice. Yeah, so then I can go down here. That's 10 feet, and then I'm just gonna kind of like hide in the corner.
All right, as a Wilmore does.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, and it's Sanity's turn now.
Sanity is going to um fly over to Wilmore.
All right, sounds good.
Cowards!
Fang is up now. Fang.
And then he's gonna pull out his bow and arrow and just shoot from a distance.
Sanity is his little spectral one.
Little spectral bow.
Fang
It's quite
standing
adorable.
standing
Very
quite close
definitive.
now to this disgusting death vulture. It's got this flesh from decomposing body just dripping from its mouth and from its talons, and just this horrible decaying smell protruding from it. As you're standing so close to it, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn.
All right. That is a 5.
All right, you are feeling the effects of this smell. You're coughing, and it's nauseating, and of course, you're poisoned until the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
So go on, take your actions if you will.
Okay. Um.
Any attack is at disadvantage right now.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, what am I able to do? Okay.
Can cough like this.
Hold on. Action. I'm sorry. I may have asked this last time, but is the poison considered an effect?
It's a condition.
Yes, I do remember asking that question. Okay. I will try and attack with my quarterstaff then.
All right, go for it. And that's it with disadvantage.
Yep. Another 4, so 12. And I so
roll again, yeah.
16.
You hit.
But does the 12 hit with disadvantage?
The 12 hits just exactly.
Oh, hell yeah. That is a 10.
Okay, and you activated your tattoo last game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did.
I did, yeah.
So another D6 damage, I believe. Yeah.
3.
Okay, 13.
Yeah. And then... Am I within melee range of him?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I am... Huh.
Sore like yawns.
Okay. Relax. Alright, I'm gonna cast Water Whip on him. Or I'm gonna use 2 key points and use Water Whip on him.
Okay.
So he's gonna make a Dex saving throw, DC 14.
Okay.
Just squeaking.
He
I
rolled
don't
an 18.
Alright, hold on. Okay, and bonus action. And then, yeah, bonus action, I will do an arm strike. Oh, 26. But,
Disadvantage.
and yeah, oh, 20.
Yes, so you hit.
Yes, sir. Alright. Does my tattoo affect,
Yeah, I believe it's
bonus action?
yeah. It's
Yeah, okay.
your melee attacks. Any
Yeah.
melee attack.
Alright, so we'll do that. 7, and then another d6. So 9 total.
All right. And that was just an unarmed strike, right? So you
Correct.
you take a big hit with your quarterstaff into him, and then miss with your water whip, but then you follow through with another punch across its face and do some nice damage to it. You definitely can tell that you guys are putting some work on it, and it's looking intimidated and a little scared and weaker right now. Cuomo's turn.
And Cuomo is just going to turn towards the that ugly looking beast other than Solrak and stand there with me and take the dodge action.
Okay. Sounds good.
See, you got jokes when this motherfucker attacks you, huh?
So the vulture now, it starts puffing up its wings and taking flight. It gets up on this top deck again, and it stands there perching there, and its eyes glowing green, and you start seeing this plume of the green, like noxious smoke pouring out of its mouth. It's got this nasty, decaying breath that just shoots out in your guys' direction, hitting all three of you. Actually, it'll hit Brutus as well. Just let me throw the cone out there so that you can see. A 15-foot
Give
cone
them
comes out
the
there.
cone of shame.
I'll get to him.
Yes, you are in the cone.
No, I don't want to be in the
Yes.
cone.
I don't know how Brutus is in the cone. Brutus is
Yeah,
not in that
yeah,
cone.
he's not in it. We're good with Brutus.
What? Support shit.
So as this like nasty ass fucking breath starts shooting out in your guys' direction, and this like plume of green, just gross clouds just coming up and surrounding you guys, I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
This is reference
Oh,
to,
that one.
this is
Okay.
reference to the insurrection. We must save the Constitution. Damn it, 11.
And I'll roll for Cuomo.
Ooh, I'll use my inspiration actually. Roll this.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Cuomo got a 2.
He has advantage.
The worst.
Hell yeah, he does. Well, let's see. Constitution. So 13 he rolled.
Okay. So this vile plume of smoke, just nasty ass breath, starts filling your guys' lungs and your nasal cavities, and you guys take Solrak and Fang each 29 points of necrotic damage, and homeboy Cuomo takes half of that.
I mean, I'd take half too here because I'm enraged. Right?
Yeah, because necrotic damage, yeah, sure thing.
So what's
And
that?
14.
Fang has gone down.
Ooh, shouldn't have made
Bang
those
down.
jokes.
And are you down? Fang's down. I thought you said Cuomo, but no, Cuomo's down too.
Cuomo's down too.
Boom, boom. All right, now we gotta fight. So, yeah, this terrible smelling breath just comes out of the death vulture here, and it just knocks out Fang and Cuomo off their feet. Never smelled anything so vile in their life. And
We live in New Jersey, so I'm used to this.
Oh, hey. Never mind.
Sure. And yeah, and Solrak, he's able to like kind of put his nose in his arm in his elbow for a bit and get he's able to fight off some of that smell. Yeah, that smells better than the stench of this breath. And so yeah, you guys are down from that. Zaspar now sees you guys down. He comes running up past the death vulture, which makes an opportunity attack at him with his beak, missing with a 6. And he comes up to you.
Can I attack him now since the creature's 5 feet from me?
I believe you're like 10 feet. Let me see. Let me make sure.
Save my. I think it's 5.
If you want to, yeah, sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Zaspar will use the Cure Wounds spell once more on Luke Ganj, though. He's going to do it at 2nd level, and he's going to give you 7 points of healing. As he places his hand on your forehead, you feel that warm white light enter your body, and your eyes open up as you're laying there on the floor of the airship. And
19.
you rolled a 19? Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, buddy. 12 damage. Ooh.
All right. Brutus is up now then, and he is going to turn around and attack that motherfucker with some bites.
Chomp on him, Brood.
Yeah, he gets him
Yeah.
with 8 points of damage total. And with
Cool.
this bite, he like grabs into like the ankles of his massive talons, and Brutus is not letting go. And you can see this thing like it's starting to look weak, and it looks like he's falling down a bit. Solrak, let's see what you can do, man.
All right. It's time to take this bitch out. Da-da-da. First things first. It's one slay at a time. Da-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Oh, that's a 22 here.
That'll hit.
And that is 9 damage.
All right, 9 damage.
I'm gonna swing that bish again. And that's a 20. But not
All right,
bad.
all right, yeah, dirty 20.
A dirty 20. I like that. That's 8 damage.
And how do you want to do it?
Oh yeah! I look down at Fang, just like shake my head a little bit. Ah, noob, he'll learn. I look back at the creature. It's like, I guess I'll have to do this myself. And I just stab it right in the fucking mouth. Like the blade just goes as deep as possible, or it almost looks like he's eating this thing. And I come out, and then just blood starts gushing everywhere, and lands all over Fang. I wakes him up a little.
Absolutely savage. As yeah, you defeat this death vulture lying there sprawled out on the floor of the airship here, just blood pooling out, soaking into the porous wood, and the smell is still as terrible as ever. It is god fucking awful, especially now that the death vulture has actually met death.
I like that.
So
I wiped the blood off my face.
Hey, it's okay, you guys. Not everybody can be as badass as Sorlag.
I probably wouldn't have went down if you, I don't know, killed me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Look, I'm looking around this ship, and I see a lot of threats averted by Sorlag. So,
just walk off and say,
you're welcome there, buddy, for saving your life. Yeah, you're welcome. Totally getting you murdered here seconds after we literally just met you. You showed up like, hey, I'm the big badass Fang. It turns out, guy can't fight. Oh, and then Sorlag comes in, kicks everybody's ass. Yeah, you're welcome.
well, gentlemen,
Fine.
you're all very, very welcome for staving off the beast. You're welcome. Anytime you need me, I'll be right here to, control everything you need. But good job, good job doing the dirty work as I do the brain work. Good job.
All this time, I've been wondering what it takes to get Chattington to shut up. All we need is a danger, and then he runs away. You never see him again. Yeah.
Good job, good job.
Hey, we're all alive. We get it here.
But anyway, do you guys, I mean, I'm looking a little older than typically. Can you guys help me out here? You guys got anything that could help me?
No, I don't.
No,
I just used up. I don't have enough charges to do anything. Once we get to a new land, we can always look to see if we can have any of our friends at the what is it? We know church people that can fix this. That's not the thing. Where is that damn thing?
I'm not no shit boy. Looking at me.
Yeah, it's just 11 years. You
is
still
that
look spry.
Nate, is that considered a charm?
what's that?
My age difference?
It's a curse technically.
Okay.
Yeah, we would need greater restoration, which I don't have enough for,
Okay.
but we get a free one if we get to the Lord of Lathander's, I think it was. Yeah, Temple of Lathander. Maybe there's one in the new town we're going to.
Sounds good to me. Unless Solrex got something. I don't think he wants to help me out.
you mean? What could it possibly have?
Greater restoration charge.
Fang doesn't know that, so it doesn't matter. Shouldn't be
Yeah,
talking about it.
Well, Wilmore said he just had it, so I thought maybe Solrak might.
Well, sounds like you gotta wait, Mr. Old Boy. It's only 11 years. It's
Yeah,
not that
I'm
much.
old too. It's okay. You can finally drive now, little guy.
Yeah.
Maybe in 11 years more, you can get out of sword school.
Is there can Sandy like fly over to the bird and like does he like die? Is there any damage around happening from the bird?
The Death Vulture or Cuomo?
The Death Vulture. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you guys may want to do something about the Cuomo.
Fuck, Cuomo!
Yeah,
I turn around.
This guy's as good of a friend as he is a fighter, you guys.
It's been a long day after almost being killed twice. All right.
Would
being
know.
killed
So,
once.
still great. I could go for a whole nother battle right now, you know.
Does anyone have anything that could?
Here, hey, watch out, Fang. I got it. And Zaspar comes up to him, and he just once more he places his palms on him and just starts putting it like right on like where the wounds are and gently massaging it. And he casts that Cure Wound spell, but only for 2 healing points on this one.
Sorry, 2 is better than nothing. Thank you, Zaspar.
Yeah, no problem. And like Wilmer was saying, if you guys need to find a temple in Branch Ender, there's definitely a temple with Ander down there, and there's also a House of the Triad, if I recall.
Well, I think that would be perfect. We can go get ourselves taken care of there, Mr. Fang. It does anything happen to Sanity as she flies around, kind of sits on the bird?
Sandy, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God. 6.
Sanity starts feeling woozy, and you notice that Sandy's
Her.
her, right? Yeah. Her flight pattern seems a little unusual. She's suffering from that poison condition.
Okay. Okay, so then she just kind of flies away.
Yeah. But no, nothing really else from that. You guys, literally, that smell of this pile of flesh just smells rotting and awful. And it's like, I'm surprised you guys are standing this close to it, honestly, because it makes me want to throw up in my mouth just talking about it.
One of us isn't.
Well, I can't tell if it's that or Solrak.
And you know what? Wilmore's gonna look through Sanity eyes and just kind of give the bird a close up once over to see if any information of where they're coming from or anything like that. Because I know they're being sent by the one people, like Narvi.
Make a investigation roll.
16.
Cool. So as
but I would have cast guidance on, or I don't even think I can cast guidance on myself.
no, you cannot. Not on yourself, I don't think.
Do.
You can bless yourself, but I don't think you can do guidance on yourself.
Yeah, I'm good.
So alright, so as you your eyes roll back in your head and you start seeing through Sanity's eyes, Sanity's like flying around, getting close to the Death Vulture, and actually roll that with a disadvantage.
Oh yeah. But wouldn't it be Wilmore rolling it?
This is a peculiar situation because she's the one that's next to it, which is getting the disadvantage for that terrible smell. But yeah, I think it does get your stats though. So I think it's your stats, but with a disadvantage still.
Okay. All right. Well, 7.
All right. So Sanity, flying around, checking out the feathers and the dripping
Well, then
flesh. Sure.
Could I have casted guidance on Sanity?
Sure. I'll let that.
Would it even matter?
I don't even know. We'll see. You tell me after I tell you what you see. And
10.
all right, 10. That's perfect. You see like the dripping, rotting flesh from its talons and from its mouth. Seeing that it must have recently had a meal, and this meal consisting of a decomposing corpse of some sort. Um, and as you get a little bit closer and you're checking bits out, you see the feathers are covered in like the same like kind of green, acrid, like gross, kind of just like viscera, just like this vile it's like stomach acid and blood and guts and all this grossness. And you notice also that there's
For
this
the record, you guys, that was the SAT word of the day, viscera.
there is he's also my favorite WWF wrestler.
Yeah. Rest in peace, viscera.
So you notice this sticky black uh, substance stuck to to his feathers and to like under his talons, the nails of his talons.
Hmm. I guess I don't want to get too close to that. So it's on the talent. So, gentlemen, I think these are being sent by the Xantarum, and wherever this bird came from is where they're probably mining that sticky black stuff.
What's the significance of the sticky black stuff?
Well, we found a substance that they were trying to smuggle out of Waterdeep that, well, it basically makes you vomit your brains out if you come in contact with it. So I think they could be using it as a chemical weapon.
Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say, why would they want to use something like that if it makes people throw up? I'm wondering if that's the putrid smell that it's putting off.
If I recall, the black stuff doesn't actually smell.
No,
I think that might be the buzzard.
gotcha. That's weird though.
I mean, they could easily poison a whole town's water supply and kill thousands. It's quite a dangerous substance to have. I do not remember
Does anybody have an open beaker, maybe?
I got a couple down in the storage cabinet down below. I'll grab you. How many you need, Wilmore?
Let's try one and see what happens with this.
Yeah, sure thing. Zaspar shuffles off and he goes down below in the lower deck, and he's gone for a couple of moments. And he shuffles back up, and he's got a cylindrical vial in his hand, just a small beaker with a cork topper on the top of it, and he hands it over to you.
I don't take it. I cast Mage Hand and take it with the Mage Hand. So they can hold what, 10 pounds?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So the Mage Hand takes it. It's gonna float over to right under or right beside the buzzard. It's gonna put it down. It's gonna scrape off the black stuff and put it in the beaker.
Sure.
Not put the cap on, just put it in the beaker, and then bring the beaker over.
Cool.
And then bring the cap over, so the cap's clean, I guess. And then disappear. And then I'm gonna try to pick it up. I'm gonna go back up a second. This could get really messy, and I'm gonna pick it up.
All right. As you pick up the vial filled with this this black ichor, you start.
I don't like pick it up. I like put my hand on it while it's still on the ground.
Okay. As you put your hand on it, you kind of feel this sort of, I want to say not a vibration, like not a physical vibration, but it's like a warmth emanating from it. Someone freezing?
Somebody jacking it? What was that?
I'm pressed. My dog's trying to attack me here.
Sure. Attacking peanut butter.
We're
So
busy.
I'm gonna put a cork in it. I told you we're busy, guys. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
It's just a quickie. Relax.
I'm gonna put a cork on it, and it's just vibrating. It doesn't make me sick or anything.
Well, are you holding it fully?
So I'm like holding my hand around it.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
I'm holding it, but it's not. It's still on the ground.
Um, so are you physically touching it?
Yes.
All right.
Just a
Make
tip.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, boy. Or hold on, no, that wasn't. It's still plus. So yeah,
Oh, yeah, just add another like one to that, right? Or no, I think your con's the same as that,
yeah, it's
anyways.
the same.
All right, so yeah, you put your hand around it on the ground, very cautiously and carefully, and kind of looking over your shoulder. And as you grab it, you start feeling that kind of jittery sensation in your hand, and a little bit of warmth kind of shoots up your arm, and instantly this fit of nausea hits your gut and your mind as you get the swirls and the spins, and you start puking up on the deck right there.
I let go of it.
As you let go, you feel that sensation to keep on vomiting secede, and it's still a little nauseous feeling, but you're able to keep that all in now.
I have Sanity come over. She's a spectral, so I have her just pick it up just like a centimeter off the ground with her claws.
All right, sure. Sanity goes over and picks up the vial, and see like her just kind of drift up off the ground with it, carrying in her talons, her little talons there, and yeah, doesn't seem to have any sort of ill effect on Sanity.
I open up my bag of holding and go, put it in there, girl.
Yeah, Sandy flies on over and drops the vial in there, and it lands in the bag of holding.
Right. Well, we may have a toy for later, gentlemen.
Wilmore, what was that substance?
That's the thing. We really don't know. It's the, as I said, the Xantari were trying to smuggle kegs of it out of Waterdeep. We gave some to the Lord Alliance to look into, but we haven't heard anything, and it looks like they're dragging it back to us.
Said
Have you seen anything like it, Zazzy?
the Zentarum, yeah, wouldn't put it past them to do anything nefarious such as this, using some sort of substance and sending it up here to attack you all, especially if what you've been saying is true. You've been after them and kind of been watching what they've been doing. But this substance, it reminds me of something I've heard of back in mage school, about an ancient substance that was used to. I mean, my studies are, it was a long time ago, but I believe it was a substance used to kind of control time and space and entropy and all sorts of things like that.
So why do I throw up every time I touch it?
It's it's a very strong, from what I understand, a raw element that and it can't be handled in its raw form. It needs to be. My studies were so long ago, I don't know the exact science behind it, but it's some sort of method and be able to prepare it for proper use.
Do you know anyone that could help us down that path, my friend?
About smoking it.
You could try that, Solrak. That'd be I'm sure it'd be quite the trip, but you might see any color you like. You know, never know. You might just feel like you're dying if you smoke it. So I'm not quite sure what would happen. But that said, I might be able to connect you with an old scholar of mine.
Who would that be?
Another Harper actually down in Waterdeep.
Well, I'm waiting with bated breath to know how to be introduced to another fellow Harper.
I'm sure Thestral would help you, settle that introduction for you. Yeah, his name though, It's Marin.
I feel like I've heard that before. Yeah. I do feel like I've heard that before. What? They're just at Waterdeep.
Yeah, they have a nice little keep up there, up in the North Ward. It's been quite some time since I've been down there. I've been stationed up in Mirabar for a while, holding my own. But yeah, from what I understand, he's got his own little setup, nice little library and whatnot. Still down in Waterdeep, where he's retired now, so just bides his time.
Oh yes, he went into the Underdeep with the head of the bar, didn't he?
Oh yeah, you're talking about oh yeah, down in the Yawning Portal.
The Yawning Portal. Yes, yes, yes. That's where I know that name from. I've
Yep.
always wanted to meet him, but now I have a reason.
Yeah, I mean he would if there's anyone that I knew that would know anything of this, it would be him.
I appreciate it, Zazzy. I think we may need to take this to him. Do you is there like enough for me to get another sample?
Roll a d4.
Three.
Yeah, altogether you'd be able to collect 3 vials if you'd like.
You know what? I think that would be nice. If you have 2 more vials, Zazzy, I'd like to have a little extra just in case I ever find myself in a pinch.
Wilmer, sure thing. I think this isn't something to be messed around with. Would like to get to the bottom of it and make sure it's not in the wrong hands. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get those for you and make sure that you're all set up. And yeah, we'll be good.
Beautiful, Zazzy. Is there anything I should add to my inventory?
You can just in your extra items on the bottom, just do
3 vials.
3 vials of it. Yeah. It is right now about 2 in the morning, as this encounter happened in the middle of the night when Wilmore and Fang were keeping watch. Sure, Solrak was awakened in the middle of the night, getting only about an hour and a half's worth of rest. Now that you guys, of course, have settled in some of this and defeated the beast, is there anything else that you wanted to do for the night?
I would like to get back to my slumber.
I think
Hopefully
I could
don't have
use a
to
rest as well.
wake up and save you guys' asses again.
I guess we'll clean up the mess in the morning.
Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind first getting this disgusting, filthy thing off my deck, I'd really appreciate that.
Oh, I did stay up for you guys and got no sleep. Well, you guys got some sleep, so I'm going to sleep and save your asses. You guys can clean up. See ya. Sleep.
Chaddington, why don't you take care of your little puke stand over there, and I'll see if I can get Cuomo myself to fling this thing overboard.
That sounds beautiful.
All right.
Cuomo!
Yeah, Cuomo comes on over and doesn't have a problem with this thing. It's a dead body. Doesn't have any problem just grabbing it with his talons and dragging it over. It is a bit heavy, much larger than Cuomo, so it takes him a little bit of time. But he's able to get it over to the edge of the ship there, at least for you. Probably unable to pick it up and fly, drop it off over the edge though. So if you would like to help him.
Yeah, so we kind of roll the carcass up the wall, both pushing up with all our might, and just fling it right on over and watch it.
Yeah, Cuomo kind of puts his head underneath of it, nudging and trying to lift up with all of his strength, and gets it on his shoulders. And as he does, you're able to push it on over.
All right, I think we call it a night. This was this is a lot.
I agree. I think it's time for bed.
Yeah, me and Cuomo could both use it.
All right, so you guys all make your way on down. Zasbar, let you guys know as you guys make your way down. Yeah, fellas, make sure get a good night's sleep. Don't want to be you want to make sure you're rested for the morning. If we have any other these encounters, they've been pretty plentiful. It seems you guys have been bringing a lot of trouble aboard. No, it's no problems, but just make sure that you're rested and you're ready in the morning.
Zazzy will be ready, I assure you.
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
you got it, bud.
So you guys all head on down for the night to get some rest. Solrak, before you were going to sleep, were you going to do anything before your long rest, or just taking it easy?
I'm just exhausted at this point from not sleeping.
Yeah, yeah.
I am literally face down, but I'm having the best sleep I've had in a long time. You're kicking all that ass.
Yeah, definitely. Wilmore, anything that you do?
I think I'm exhausted.
Okay. And Fang, anything that you do?
I, I make it downstairs with slightly more back pain than typical. Could be the additional 11 years that I put on. But I get a great night of sleep.
Sure. Uh, and yeah, you guys all find your own little sleeping quarters and nestle up in your little. The cots are a bit stiff, a bit hard, but it's a bed is a bed, so you're happy to be there. And could everyone just roll me, and we'll call it a night after this, if you want to. Just roll me a D20 and a D100 after that.
Talk dirty to me. 9 and
Where's that?
74.
19
Good
and
number.
14 and 80.
9,
19 and 34.
74, 14 and 80, and Solrek was 34 and.
And 19.
All right, cool. All right, so you guys all get some shut eye. It's the middle of the night, and we'll pick it up from there on Sunday.
Do we register a long rest yet or no?
Not yet.
All right.
We'll see what those rolls mean.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
think
guys.
they mean long rest.
Depends. All
All
right.
right, gentlemen.
Yep, that was a good one.